students, student athletes coming out, all of our alumni, just everybody with all the support, President Rogers, Bob Mooseberger, Kit Hughes, everybody who came out and supported us, did a fabulous job of supporting us. I think this is what Colonel Stroh was envisioning when he gave this gift to the Build the Stroh Center, and we were able to pack it tonight. And the guys did a fabulous job. Defensively, we were fabulous. In the second half, we did a really good job on those guys. The Buffalo they're the champs for a reason. They're tough as nails. Those guys are very physical, great in transition, rebound well. They play the game the way it's supposed to be played, and we did a great job tonight of defending home court.
Coach, second highest rated win since 1990 with Judd Heathcote and the Michigan State Spartans were down here ranked at number 5. Can you talk about the crowd and the intangibles that went into the game tonight to knock off Buffalo?
I was a sophomore on that Michigan State team that came in with Steve Smith and those guys, and the atmosphere was rocking in Anderson. It was the guys were hanging from the top of Anderson. That's how many people. I think we broke all the fire codes. Probably you can back in 1990. But our guys came out tonight. The crowd was awesome. I mean, just to hear them roar, and I couldn't hear my guys. I'm trying to call them over and couldn't hear. That's how great the crowd was tonight. And just this atmosphere, I would love to have this atmosphere every night. So I'm encouraging the students to come out to every home game and come and support us the way they did tonight. And it was awesome. It was awesome.
Did you get Anderson flashbacks at all?
Yes, the noise. At one point, it was like, oh my goodness, this is just like Anderson. I love it. I love it. And you look down and you see everybody jumping up, and you can't hear yourself think. And it's like, oh, this is it. I'm in heaven right now. This was awesome. It was so much fun, and it was great for our guys to be able to play in an atmosphere like that. So that was the most important thing is our guys got a chance to enjoy it, and you enjoy it even more with a victory.
You mentioned about this is the scene you envisioned. It's been years since it opened, but did this feel like is this kind of a magical night that can change a program in some ways?
It definitely can. Buffalo has been the team to beat. It's my first time actually beating Buffalo since being here at Bowling Green. It feels great to beat the champs, and but it doesn't stop there. We have to build on this momentum and not take Western lightly going up there, and that's the next opponent. And we have to have 2 great practices leading up to that, and we got to go and fight.
Michael, how important was the first 4 minutes of the second half for your team, capitalizing and keeping off that swing and taking the lead?
Very important. We talked about that at halftime. Let's win the first 4 minutes, and that was our goal coming out. Wanted to cut into the lead right away, and we wanted to establish our defense, and we did, and we were able to hit shots. Our defense turned to offense. We were able to create scores, not only inside but also outside. We were able to hit the threes then, and that changed the complexion of the game. And once we took the lead, I don't think we gave it up in the second half. I can't remember off the top, but I thought we had it for the majority of the second half, and they came on strong at the end. I told them those guys aren't going to quit. They're going to continue to fight, and we have to fight, and we got to clean up the rebounds. We got the key rebounds when we needed to get them, and that was the most important. They out-rebounded us, which I don't like, but you can't win everything in a game.
What do you think Mike Lasser did with that stretch?
Mike was awesome. He was in the zone. He was definitely in the zone during that time. We had a talk at halftime, pulled him aside and say, hey, let's go. Be ready in the second half. I need your energy and effort when you come into the game. And that's what he delivered. And then when he came in, I give him a little bit of freedom to create those shots. With a kid like Mike, you got to kind of let him play a little bit more and enjoy watching him play, especially when he plays that hard. And the biggest thing was his defense. He defended really well, and that created his offense.
Coach, division-wise, you guys are a leg up on Buffalo now. I know you guys are going to see him again. What do you need to continue to do to come out of your division here and overtake kind of the front runner?
One game at a time. My focus now is on Western. We got to go in and make sure we do a good job of controlling Western and stopping what they do well, and knowing their key players. And it's a tough place to play. They had a tough game with Buffalo up there just a couple weeks ago, so we got to come ready to play. And the way we create what we've created has been one game at a time. I'm not looking. I can't look that far down. So I'm the next game up, and that's as far as I go.
You lead the MAC, obviously, Coach, for tonight's game and rebounding, and Buffalo was able to control the rebounding boards for the most part. You mentioned you got some key rebounds late. What is it that they do so well?
They're tough. They're just tough, and that's really it. It's not really what they do well, is how tough they are. And you can't simulate that until they see it, until all your guys see it and see how tough they are. And when you watch the film and show, like, hey, he pushed you right here underneath this, and you gave resistance. And no matter how much we kind of simulate what they do, it's not them. It's the same with transition. No matter how much we simulate their transition, until we play against it, it's not them. So we had a sample of it in the first half, and then in the second half, we understood and made the adjustments, and we limit those guys in the second half. Rebounding, we caught up some, but they got some key ones at the end, the and one for Carruthers at the end. It's just the little lapses, and they go every single time, and it's the guards. So what really makes them special is that their guards go. Most other teams, it's the bigs, and the bigs are used to boxing out and controlling that. When you have your guards running in there, and guards aren't used to boxing out most of the time, they just go get it, and that was the difference. So next time around, we definitely have to clean that up.
Coach, we talked about wins like this, springboard a season, springboard a program. What do you guys got to continue to do to keep this train rolling?
One game at a time. We're taking one game at a time. That's how we keep it rolling. We don't look at 5 games down. Oh, we play Akron in 2 weeks. No. Buffalo. We got Western Michigan on Tuesday. That's it. That's how we keep it going.
Like that, this crowd when Toledo comes in the house too, or yes?
I hope we can. If we can get it like this for Toledo, then I'm extremely happy and extremely satisfied if we can get this type of crowd for Toledo.